We'll call the meeting to order, and it is 5:33. (2020), and we'll begin with the roll call. The member, Sigifredo Perez, which is not present. Adriana Alexander is not present. Salas Zapata.
Present.
And Alfonso Ornelas, who is not present either. And myself, Vidal Cantú. It seems like we don't have a quorum, so we can't even begin this meeting. Do we need to make, well, we can't even make a motion to cancel the meeting or reschedule it for another time. Is that correct?
Right. We can reschedule. You're not discussing anything. You're not making any findings or any merits. You can reschedule, or we can wait for the next one.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll just go ahead and wait for the next meeting, and then we'll address these items that are on the agenda.
Mr. Benavides?
Yes, sir.
I need to ask you, did you receive the information I sent you?
Yes,
on the
sir.
on the June 6th meeting, June 19th meeting that they held?
Well, to be frank, I'm not sure. I didn't go through the contents in depth, but I did receive, I think it was 4 attachments that you sent.
Okay, you better check it, because if y'all proceed with these items, there's going to be ramification for whoever you try to, in my opinion, y'all are trying to pin this on somebody. But from what I see, the posting on June 19th was only about section 211. That came off your webpage. 201 and 209 were not even listed. And the bad thing is they didn't even talk about the 211. So does that make it a Texas opens meeting violation?
I'll review your documents, Mr. Hereford. I will not entertain discussion at this point regarding that, since we don't have a meeting and we don't have a quorum at this point. But I'll review your documents, sir.
You need to
and we'll
look
let you
at
know
it
when the
see.
next. We'll let you know when the next meeting is.
Yeah, let me know when the next one is, but you better review those to see exactly where the city stands on this.
I'll review your documents, sir.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Mr. Ornelas is here.
Good evening, Rene. How are you?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, sir.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
Good. Mr. Ornelas, we just took roll call. Please note that Mr. Ornelas was able to sign on for the meeting. But either way, we don't have a quorum for tonight's meeting. So we're going to discuss these issues on the next scheduled meeting, or they will be put on the agenda on the next scheduled meeting.
Vidal, how many people do we need for quorum?
We need 5.
5. Okay.
Yes. There's a couple of vacancies, and that makes it just a little bit more difficult. And we're kind of shorthanded. So those vacancies hopefully will be filled soon, and we won't have these issues.
Excellent.
Let me ask Mr. Benavides, what about those that recuse themselves? Does that put them under the majority?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The ones that recuse themselves will not be participating. And so that's why we needed all 5 who were not recused to meet the quorum. And we got confirmation that one was not going to be able to make it, and another more than likely not going to make it.
What I'm
Out of the 5.
Excuse me, Mr. Benavides, what I'm saying is that when people recuse themselves, the majority drops, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question, sir.
When people recuse themselves, instead of 9 people, we're down to 8.
Right.
And the majority is still 5?
Well, yes, under the committee rules, you will need 5 at all times. And so if you can't make 5, then there's a mechanism for management to appoint an ad hoc committee member. But at this point, so that you always can have 5 if there's too many recusals. But right now, even with your recusals, you can have 5 that are already appointed members. And so we need to wait for them to try to make quorum for another meeting, because they have not recused themselves. The other 2 that didn't make it tonight.
Thank you very much.
But you will need 5 regardless of the recusal. It's not just a majority of the ones that did not recuse themselves. I understand your question. As far as, because the rules in the ethics committee provide that you need the 5.
Let me address Mr. Cantu. Is it possible, and I guess Cynthia Ruiz needs to listen to this. From now on, can we list the people that were absent or recused? In other words, in the minutes, we list the people that are present. We don't list the people that are absent or recused themselves. Is that possible?
Yes, I can do that.
Can you do that, Cynthia?
Yes, sir.
Just as an FYI for us to see who was present, who was absent, and who recused themselves.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, is there anything else that needs to be talked about at this time?
Nope.
No, sir, you don't have a quorum to be able to
Mr. Benavides,
discuss.
do I have
All
to
right.
fill out another form for the next meeting, or am I already signed in?
No, sir, you will have to fill out another form.
Okay, just let me know when it is, and I'll go ahead and send another form in.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, well then, we'll hope to see you all soon. Y'all
Thank
have
you.
a great holiday.
Thank you.
Thank you, likewise.
Give me that.
Thank